Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm gonna be playing some more some Garten of Banban. So let's hop right in and start a new game. Uh Now I will be trying to at least finish up every game in this series that I possibly can. Uh but yeah, in reference to Garten of Banban Zero, I'll be like I'll be playing that in uh you know, uh like after 7, I believe that's when I should be playing it, like chronologically, because I think it sets up for 8, I think, and I'll try and play it then. Um, like I won't be playing it this early on in the series, but yeah, it'll just be at least a little bit of time before I actively, play Zero. Um, Now I know that there's like some YouTuber cameos, starting with I believe 7, I think. Um, So yeah, might as well just try and at least make it as far as possible. I know I can beat this game in like 15 minutes tops. I know, that for sure. Um, I think it's like the shortest game in the series for that matter. I haven't been able to beat chapter 2 like at all. Um, but yeah, I'll try to do that sometime in the future. I won't be playing all the games all at once, by any sense of the word, because I just feel like that would be just too taxing, on my mental health. But either way, let's just try and see what I can do here. Because honestly, I got to try and at least, get this key card over here. Um, like I think that, you know what? Never mind. I think that there might be something that Opila Bird gives me, I think. So I'm just gonna handle that later. Um, but yeah, let's just see what I can do here with these eggs. Considering there's like I think 6 eggs here. I think. Okay, I already have 2 of them. So let's just go ahead and grab the other 4. I already know where the other 3 are. I know where all the eggs are because I've played this game like 3 times. So I already know what everything is, like where everything for the game is. So yeah, might as well just go ahead and I guess let's go ahead and plop these eggs over in Opila Bird's mouth. Um, yeah, might as well for any sense of the word. Okay, I have 4 eggs, so there's 2 left. Um, all right. Um, you know what's wild? The fact that this one drone controller I have in my character's hand right now, that has more, um, like, I believe polygons is the word I'm looking for. It has more polygons than 7, copies worth of all of Mario 64. That is genuine insanity. And a character you'll be introduced to in Garten of Banban 2. Uh, like, he actually has more polygons in just his one, just in his one form than Ink Demon Bendy from Bendy in the Dark Revival. But yeah, why does Opila Bird have the key card in its mouth? I don't know if I should call Opila Bird a he or she. I honestly don't know. Um, so I'm not gonna take the chance. I'm just gonna call it an it, for simplicity's sake. Because I don't know whether to call it a he, she, they, whatever. So I'm just gonna call it an it. Just for simplicity's sake. Um, and I don't think it counts because it's not human. Man, that was just way off. Let's just try and press this button over here. With the drone. Honestly, I really hate some of the stuff that you have to do with the drone. Like I really hate what you got to do with it because it just feels so unnecessary sometimes. You know. Um, Either way, let's try and get these boards off and just try and make my way over here. This emergency stop button, that's what I gotta try and mess with, at the end, I think. Yeah, I kind of died quite a few times to that thing. Whenever, because I didn't realize that the emergency button was needed. Uh, so I kind of died a couple times to that because there's about to be a chase segment coming up. Um, Either way, let's activate this thing and just try and you know what? I'm gonna summon the drone whenever I get over here, because that would be for the best. You know. Um, Honestly, I feel like this game really isn't too horror centric, and that's honestly something that I feel like drags down the series as a whole. Like in the process. Um, Either way, let's just try and get these things solved. Um, yeah, I know that this one right here is white, like the color. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and push the button to that. This guy, he's green. You probably saw him at the main cover. Um, yeah, that's Jumbo Josh. This is Banbalina. That's Banban. That's the character I was telling you that had more polygons than Ink Demon Bendy. But you won't get to see his character model until, um, Garten of Banban 2. Like, at all. Um, so yeah. Either way, let's try and get this stuff open. Um, alright. There's a key card that I needed. Let's summon the drone over here. Yep, here comes Opila Bird, so let's go ahead and just... I guess I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to wait until Opila Bird comes over here. I... What did I do? Genuinely, what did I do wrong? I don't even know what I did wrong there. I thought I was safe. You know? Um, Either way, let's just try and get reincarnated. Hopefully it doesn't send me too far back. You know? Um, Either way, let's just try and back up a little, because I am not getting touched by Opila Bird again. Because that was just way too bullcrap. You know? Like, why did it, have the ability to touch me there? Whenever I don't think it should have. Um, alright. Let's fly the thing into the button. Come on, come on. I am not dying here, because you refuse to move, drone. Come on. I just need to just try and, climb over here. Uh, okay. Let's go ahead and activate this. Huh? Alright. Not too mad about that one, considering Opila Bird's assumingly dead now. Um, Either way, let's just get out of here. Because I am not, gonna get caught again. For obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, that's a pink key card, so I don't have one of those. Please just let me through. I am not dying here again. Huh. Okay. Uh, yeah, there's a panel right there that I gotta activate. Honestly, this game isn't too particularly long. Heck, I think that the only reason that the other games are, like, longer, I think it's just because, I think it's just for time management, if anything, so that way you couldn't get refunds. I think that's what I heard anyways, on why, the future games are longer. Holy crap, did you see that? My camera just zipped over there. I don't know what I did. Probably was this chair that fell, if I had to guess. Yeah, either way, let's just get onto this tram thing or whatever. Honestly, my biggest issue with the first game in the series, it's easily the length. Uh, because you can beat the game in like 15 minutes. That isn't even enough for a video, like, for my standards anyways. That isn't even enough for a full-length 30-minute video. And that just feels so underwhelming to me. Like, if you can't even fill out the time of a full-length video, um, I don't think that the game was long enough, you know? If it's enough to fill out one video, like 30 minutes, then that's good. Now, if it was a free game, that would change my mind, but it's not. I had to pay, like, I believe $4 for this game. Alright, there's Jumbo Josh. You know what? Alright, that was weird, but yeah, that was the end of the game. Uh, Honestly, I feel like future games in the series, for what I played of them, I never beat 2, but for what I played of it, like I have played two, but I never finished it. Uh, but what I have played of two and like just two, it was a lot better than one, in my opinion. Like they did improve in some areas, but there was a lot they could have improved on. But either way, that's going to be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I'm just going to label each game like, like for however long they take, I'm going to label them as one big series. Um, until I actually finish up every Garten of Banban game. I'm not counting the VR port or, like, there's some, like, weird 2D, like, kind of like Metroidvania of sorts, from what I can tell. I'm not going to count those as part of it. Uh, but I will be counting the main, I'm assuming 9+ games, because I know there's a ninth game coming out. Other than that, I'm not counting that as the main series. But either way, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.